Hello, everyone, and oh man, I'm laughing tonight. I'm sorry about that. I just woke up from a nap. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary difficulty. This is episode 73, Turning the Corner. Yes, we are approaching our goal of a full map clear, and we're making progress against the United States. And Japan's almost finished off, too. So here we go. I fell asleep after work. I was just really tired. I was like, screw it. So I just woke up to take care of the dog, and we'll just do a late night stream. And then maybe I'll do a little bit more work, or maybe I'll go back to sleep. I don't know. I had a great nap. One of the nice things about being an adult is I can take a nap whenever the hell I want to, and it is great. And then I watched the train wreck of a debate, which I'm not going to talk about because it was frankly not that interesting. But let's go sink some ships. So we've got in store a big battle where I've got a whole mess of cruisers against a couple of their battleships and their famous cruiser and some of their other cruisers. And these are going to be all pretty good ships. So this is going to probably just be a brawl. I'm going to try and gun them down from a distance if I can. But if nothing else, I think I have superior firepower. And I can afford to trade ships. The U.S. is down to about 100 ships. I still have about 950-ish. Also, my new battlecruiser should be coming online soon, which will be very nice. And so we will just knock them down. So that is the plan. And anyway, so that's let me go pull up my phone here. Mike just sent me a message on Discord, but if I click over to Discord, then it will mess up the game loading, which is kind of pissy about things. So let's see what he says. But anyway, no, I had a pretty good time tonight. I got a bunch of work done, and then I slept a lot, which I like sleeping. It's something I have in common with my dog. We both like to sleep a lot. And he just curled up next to me. I was sort of lounging in the dog petting chair, and I was just petting him after work, and I was out like a light because big floofy dogs are really comfortable to snuggle. I recommend everybody get a giant floofy dog. They are the best. Anyway, so big battles take a long time to load, so we'll load this up. Gives people time to join the stream. So hello to whoever's just now joining. And let's see what we can do. We're in a really great spot. I mean, the U.S. has way better torpedo technologies. Oh, this is going to be foggy weather. Oh, man. I'm not looking forward to this. This is going to be awful. Now, I could try to do 2 battle lines. That would be one possibility. I could try doing 2 battle lines. Have like a main line and a screening line. 3, 6, 10. I got 15 ships here plus all that. I don't... I think we're just going to make a big blob. We're going to lean heavily on the auto-dodging, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. And we are just going to attempt to brawl them down. And these guys, their newest battle, no, these are not their newest battleships. These are old battleships, so they don't have radar. No radar. So I know their light cruisers are good. It could be that we're just running out of good ships. We're going to go abreast, have a double line. I think that might be more useful. And we will just sort of form up kind of like this. Now they're going to have a lot of long-range torpedoes. You know, they have 24, 25 kilometer, about 24 kilometer torpedoes. And that's going to be very troublesome. And they've got these light cruisers here, which are probably their older ones. Yeah, those are older style. I'm not worried about these. These are kind of a pain. Now their torpedoes aren't so bad, just 12 kilometer torpedoes, but they have generation 1 radar, so they're going to be good. Big problem I'm going to have is with this foggy, crappy weather, is I'm not going to see their torpedoes. They're shooting at me very well. And I'm just going to have to cross my fingers and rely on the AI, because I need this battle. Where we're now kind of at that point where I've been slowly attriting them down, and we've been making good progress, but now we're at the point where we have to have some decisive victories against their larger fleets. Plus, these guys are in Asia, in kind of the Pacific area, or the Southeast Asia area, and I cannot afford to have them wreaking havoc on my fleet. Now, these guys, who are they? These guys are... Those are older destroyers. They're not... Alright, so those... None of these guys are super scary. So I think we're in okay shape. And we're just going to start moving on in. And we're at about 23 kilometers, 24 kilometers. And I kind of wish they would focus down a little bit better. But hopefully through just sheer volume of fire we'll hit some things and take some stuff out, because I've got a huge battle line of ships. Now they're going to be launching some torpedoes at me soon. Maybe I can keep my distance long enough to take some of them out. And we are getting some pretty good hits. So, looks like both lines are firing. Yeah, so we're getting something. Now, as we're getting closer, they still haven't fired their torpedoes yet, so that's good. And they're clustered up enough that even some of the shots that I'm missing, we're still getting some hits. I'd like to maintain my battle line if I can, but now we're getting into close enough range. They're gonna start launching on us soon. But we have a lot more ships than they do. I don't think we're gonna lose too many ships. We may not lose any. I think we're gonna take some hits. You know, now that we're getting into the brawl, they're gonna launch a wave of torpedoes. It's just a matter of time before my guys have to turn. But if we can maximize the damage we're doing before we have to break the firing line, we're going to do a lot of damage to them right off the bat. And we're just going to do kind of a drive-by and watch the numbers roll in. Oh, yeah, this is going pretty well. It'd be nice if I could design my own formations. There comes the torpedoes. Alright, so this is going to start breaking up my battle lines. People are going to start moving, and there's not really a lot I can do other than probably try and keep keep the ships somewhat together. Because we really just need to maintain this concentration of fire and trust that not all of our captains are morons. But this is going to definitely break up our formations. But we still have pretty good fire. But we're definitely starting to get kind of spread out. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably turn back in and see if I can keep my guys somewhat in a firing line. And even with the 2% chance to hit, or 5% chance to hit, I'm throwing enough stuff at them that something's bound to hit, and we are going to do some damage. Maybe that cruiser will. Yeah, he's in pretty rough shape, isn't he? Look at that. All right. So he can only take so many hits. So far, it looks like none of our guys have gotten hit by torpedoes, so that's really good. All right, let's reevaluate our fleets. Our fleet's kind of here. Yeah, they're turning the corner, so we're okay. We're just gonna keep on going like this. Acquire new targets, and here we go. I would like to take out their battleships, but I don't know if that's... Ouch. I don't know if that's really an option. Kind of veer them away a little bit. Yeah, guys are still kind of catching up. Now, they are at least taking a lot of damage. We are beating them down. So we're definitely getting the damage in that we need, so that's good. And this is really not as bad of a brawl as I thought it would be. I mean, we still have a lot of trailing ships. Those are mostly the light cruisers. Heavy cruisers are doing most of the heavy lifting. And here we go. Just keep beating them down. Yeah, this is this pack of bigger light cruisers that were taken out early. Those are definitely the better ones. But a lot of these are older ships, so that's good. Yeah. And just having this firing line is just really wreaking havoc on them. Nothing really fancy about this plan. We're just going for just raw brute force. We're going to start angling in. I want to be able to get that destroyer down if I can. He's already hurting pretty good. Not quite in secondary range, though. Tell you what, these 9-inch guns are doing really good, the 9.9s. Traditionally, I've always liked the 8.9s on the cruisers. But, you know, the 9-inch guns are the fastest to rank up, to become, what do they call it, Mark 5? You know, they're the fastest guns to mark up. And so maybe by going with the 9-inch guns and I get them and then buffing them to the 9.9s, that way they're almost as good as 10s. you know, I think that might be my strategy going forward. I'm thinking about these things regarding, you know, what am I gonna do when I do the Spanish campaign or the Greek campaign. Um, you know, I definitely want to try a Greek campaign with the arms race mod. There we go. Well, good job. We didn't lose anybody. We didn't even have to send anybody out of the formation. This is very good. I'm very satisfied with this result. And that's going to knock out another 15 ships out of their fleet. And knocking out heavy tonnage ships. I wonder if they're having the same problem that I am, where just to have the sheer volume of ships that you can't afford to upgrade the older ones that much. I don't know if they get extra shipyard capacity on Legendary, or if they just simply get extra economic growth. Because beyond a certain point, well, the economic growth is important for your getting your naval funds, and then your naval funds is important for technology development. But beyond a certain point, it doesn't seem to make that big of a difference. And I'm thinking that on Legendary difficulty, because you're at such an economic growth disadvantage, that you really have to go for a militaristic conquest option. That's probably the best way to do it. I really like how they have the little degree markings on the guns. I think that's very cool. That was a really good fight. Now, I did lose a lot of transports. Western South America, I lost a lot of transports this turn compared to them. That is rough. That is very rough. I got the Solomon Islands. That's good. Sure, let's... I don't think we're going to get a conquest mission out of this. No, we don't. I think those are all bugged. So first off, let's check our finances. We have a lot of ships finished, so we can restart the rest of the battle cruisers that I was making. Try and get those finished. Some of them got really, really delayed, and that's sort of unfortunate. I'll need to find some destroyer buddies for them too. So these guys... Let's resume you. Okay. So... I may not need to build more of these. Let's see how... So America's down to 74% army logistics, which is great. GDP is an eighth of what mine is. That's also great. And they are down to 77 ships, so that's fantastical. So, let's sort of evaluate what we've got here. So Japan is going to get screwed soon. 2 more turns, we'll get the last of the Japanese home islands, and then all they have is this little dinky thing in South America, which we are almost finished conquering. So Japan's done, just about. Venezuela, that's slowly grabbing through. That's not bad. I would like to finish capturing the Galapagos Islands. I think that would be useful. Probably ought to grab Alaska, but I don't know if I have enough tonnage there yet. And it would be nice to get Maine. So let's see what options I have for invasions. So I get the Eastern Aleutian Islands, that's good. I can get the Galapagos, that's good. Southern Alaska, that's good. I can't get Maine yet. So let's let's think about this. So the Eastern Aleutians are these things down here. So we actually have several chunks of this. I'd like to get northern Alaska just to get that taken care of. It may be better to finish getting the Eastern Aleutians, and I mean that's $11 billion. It's not bad. Northern Alaska, Aleutians are probably worth. Honestly, the Aleutians are worth probably more than any of that. So maybe we take the Aleutians first. The Galapagos Islands I'd like to eventually get, but alright, let's go for Alaska first. Alright, so we're gonna go for the Eastern Aleutians. 33,000 tons, I think we can do that. And so you are probably going to end up having to go here. And you guys are going to head up to probably here. Alright, so that's probably good enough right there. Let's check out in Asia real quick. Yeah, that battle fleet is gone. That's very good. So, now I have somewhere in here, I thought I had got all of you guys. So these guys are all pretty much ready to go. I've got where'd the super battleships go? I don't know where they went. Let's go find them. I hate it when I lose super battleships. I know they got busted up real bad in that one battle. One of them sunk and they just got the crap torpedoed out of by all those destroyers before I could kill them all. And that was really, really rough. So let's see where they are. Okay, so you guys are in the Sea of Japan. So they are just in the Sea of Japan. All right. So oh, they're up here participating in this thing. Okay, that's good. And then my ships that I'm commissioning, they should be in Splato, I believe. Are they not? Where am I building them at? Palermo? I think I lost my, where are my battle cruisers at? Let's go find them. It took me so long to build them, I wasn't paying attention to where I was building them at. Alright, so these guys are being built in La Spezia. That's right, I'm making these in Italy. These are going to be Italian battle cruisers. Because everybody is welcome into the continent of Austria. Okay, so here you guys are. You guys are right up here. So, These guys are going to be pretty badass. Now what I do need is I'll probably send these guys in to start nailing the US. So what I think I'm going to do is you guys that's a pretty sizable battle fleet, and I will probably use you guys to go escort the battle cruisers because I've got enough stuff over here. So let's have you guys head over to La Spezia also. Take 3 turns, a little more than I want, but that's okay. We'll send you guys over there. And then these guys, I'm gonna need some tonnage to help take Alaska. You guys are kind of banged up. So how are you guys doing? You guys are doing great. So you boys are going to start moving up towards Alaska. We'll just start munching through on this side. And then you guys are kind of banged up, and you need to get repaired someplace. Where do we want to fix you up at? We could park you in Tokyo. Or Vladivostok. Vladivostok's a better port. Let's go put you guys in Vladivostok. Unless we have... Here's Sasebo. That place is nice and close, and it's big. So you guys go here and repair, please. Boop. And these 30 destroyers... I have no idea what I'm going to do with you guys. Where are they from? These guys are from the Philippines. You guys have been just patrolling this area. I don't really have any problems in this area now. There's some... These guys are running away. I got these destroyers coming. So, we'll send you guys... Let's just send you guys down here. Just, like, guard this area. Alright. Light cruisers. I'll just park you in the Philippines. You can keep an eye on things. Alright, so this is all pretty good. These guys are going to get taken, and then they'll move over to Alaska. So overall, I am doing pretty solid. So let's go kill some of these convoy ships real quick. I don't know if I really want to fight that one. That's going to be... No, I really don't want to do that one. Let's, don't really want to do that one either. Those aren't really advantageous for me. This one's not... It's not really advantageous either. I mean, these battle cruisers, I don't trust the Denmark battle cruisers. I mean, these are maybe older ships, but that's a nice one. I don't trust that. I really don't. Let's check out this ambush in the Gulf of Mexico. That's not going to end well for me either. I'm going to get my butt whipped by these 3 battleships, so that's not a good ambush. So this actually is not... Now this convoy... I'll take this convoy. Yeah, a couple of my Wolverines versus these guys. Yeah, we'll do that. That's a good use of my ships. So we'll give this a try. A lot is just going to be picking and choosing the battles, because in a war of attrition, I want to make sure that I'm only fighting in areas where I'm going to do more damage than they're going to do to me. I mean, at this point, I'm enough ahead that I could afford to trade ships, but why? There's no profit in trading one for one. Plus, I need the invasion tonnage, because I'm sure that whatever's going to happen invading their stuff's going to be just stupid amounts of tonnage that I need. So let's... Alright, this is pretty good. Now, on these light cruisers, these are those 13,000 tonners. They're pretty good. I'm confident on them. But these transports just have guns. Yeah. Gotta be careful the transports that have the torpedoes. So, we'll just start moving on in. It may be beneficial to have longer ranged main guns, but I think for what we're doing, we're going to be fine. And then this destroyer here, this guy, 12 kilometer, he's not one of the really crazy ones. Alright, so we just need to kind of mosey on in. And we'll probably need to spend a couple turns fixing our existing cruisers. But once the battle cruisers get down there, that's going to make a bit of a difference. It's not going to be a total game changer. It's just going to be the newer iteration, bigger versions of these cruisers. Did you guys fire yet? Nope. So we'll just keep on going, just kind of bait them into firing. Nope, no hits on that guy yet. Nope. Nope. Now before all the lag problems, I didn't really have to pause the game to check, ooh, that's a good hit. To check things. But it seems best now. Because it lags out whenever I do it. I am taking more damage than I'd really like to, but this is tolerable. Still haven't fired torpedoes yet. Just really good guns. Alright, well, there goes the destroyer he sank because he was too close to the cruiser. And missed shots hit the destroyer instead. He was right there in front of the cruiser. So things that would have otherwise hit the cruiser hit the destroyer instead. I guess that cruiser went down too. Yeah, these Wolverine cruisers are really, really nice. I really like them. Let's go turn in a little bit. There we go. Very nice indeed. What's our range? I mean, we're sitting just outside their torpedo range. They're having a hard time getting to me to launch. And this is kind of the sweet spot where I want to be. He's got a 1% chance to hit me. I've got a high chance to hit him. And now we will move in and start taking care of these transports. I love it when a plan comes together. Maybe I'll grill a steak later tonight. I haven't really eaten much today. I'm kinda hungry, but not really. Ooh, that's a good hit. Very nice hit. Steak and chips are a good combination. Alright, so last transport, and we are good. Here we go. Yeah, the process of beating down the US and grinding them into a level where we can invade them is a very slow and tedious process. It's kind of dull, to be honest. But it has to be done. A lot of life is just like that. Alright, let's see what we have up next. Okay, so let's check some of these lower convoys here. You are 3 cruisers against a battleship. I'll take those odds. I am confident about that. I think we can do that just fine. I have a lot of faith in my cruisers. Now, the problem is those battleships are pretty tough. But I think this will work out okay. If it loads. There we go. Alright, not the best weather. Actually, it's about as bad weather as we can get, but I don't mind because there are no destroyers. Battleship doesn't have torpedoes, and the transports don't have torpedoes, so we're going to tighten up, and we are going to see if we can target the battleship at range. Which way is he going? He's got these single 16.4-inch guns, which, I mean, those are pretty big honking guns, but they're not really that scary. Now he's got bad chances to hit. I think I need to get in closer. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn, because because he's kind of going this way, and I want to kind of pace him. So we're going, yeah, about 10% chance to hit. That's pretty good. He's got not as good. There we go, 20%. That's gonna be not bad. Yeah, he just does not have very good chances to hit me. And I'm sitting between 10 and 20, oh, to 30%. So we are getting a little closer. 40. So they're definitely aiming well. It's getting a little closer than I'd like. Ooh, that hit. Alright, let's go and pop a sharp turn. Make him have to reacquire me, because my smaller guns can acquire him faster than he can acquire me. And he's at 88, which is... Ouch. Ouch. Alright, well that definitely penetrated through. Oh, he's got good to hits now. Alright. We're going in, we're gonna brawl. Gotta keep on dodging. Now, because I have the semi-armor piercing, which means I'm never going to defeat his armor. So we're just going to try and burn him. Get my secondaries in there and just light his ass up. My incendiary rounds. So we're just going to go for a high explosive kill. Just burn him up. I do not really want to brawl this guy. Fortunately, my cruisers are pretty tough. Yeah, he's losing a lot of guys. Look at all that. So it is working. Looks like I patched up the flood already. These are surprisingly durable ships. Close range drive-by. I really don't want to, but I mean, this is a brawl. And we are going to brawl him. There we go. He surrendered. Wonderful. I took surprisingly little damage. I thought it was going to be worse than that. And now we murder the rest of his transports. So one more battleship down. He still has like 15 or so battleships left, so I've got a long ways to go. But I'll just keep hunting them and then repairing my guys afterwards. And it will work. And by keeping him contained, what I'm hoping is that he's got so many islands in the Caribbean that if I can use the Caribbean as a battleground to just keep hitting him, I'll get a lot of encounters there, and he'll have to use a lot of his ships to defend the Caribbean, and not so much elsewhere. That's kind of my hope. Although the reality is I'm going to be burning through my transports during this final stage. Let's see how bad my transports are. I just need to keep them above 100%. And, I mean, even if they fall below 100, if I'm in the home stretch of invading him and getting him finished out, then I think it'll be alright. So we will see. But yeah, so that's the basic plan. We're just going to start kind of squeezing America now that Japan's just about done. We'll finish land invading their one territory in South America, and we'll finish naval invading the last of the Japanese islands in the Japanese archipelago. And then we'll just start working our way, you know, Alaska, and then just start seeing what our naval invasion options are. And I think that I want to, before I knock out all of the little Caribbean islands and whatnot, because I think that's going to keep their army logistics strained. 144, we're doing all right. We're holding it together. So what are they at? They're at 74%. Because it says it's transport capacity and naval power are reduced, then it becomes dysfunctional, and then the army logistics are dependent on the controlled provinces and their population. A nation which is overextended, possessing many colonies and many conquered territories, will need a considerably large navy. So, I think if I go after their home territories first, and then the Caribbean becomes more of a burden than anything else, because I can keep getting all these combat encounters here in the Caribbean and South America. I'll probably get like the backside of South America, just wherever I'm invading. I'm going to let it do its thing, but like here, that's going well. That's a small battleship. We can try it. I'm not super confident. I'd like at least one more cruiser for that engagement, but it's probably okay. And then realistically, with my battle cruisers, if I send them out in fleets of 4 with some cruiser or light cruiser escorts, a few destroyers, that should be enough to smack whatever I need to smack. And I think I'll start doing a better job designing the fleets in the future when I do the next campaign, whether it's Spain or Greece. And I'm really on the fence. Spain would be... I'd like to do Spain, because I've been thinking of my strategy for that. Greece would be cool, but then I have to install the arms race mod, and I'm worried that it'll just be so slow and laggy that it might make for a bad stream. Alright, so let's see what we got here. You are very slow. So we're going to have you go and screen. Let's leave off the torpedoes, because I don't want you to do anything too crazy. What I can do is I can send his light cruiser, the, what country are you from? Are you like Canadian or something? Scottish light cruiser? I can send that after transports or something. Let's see what this battleship has. Hopefully he doesn't have radar. He has radar. Outstanding. Not what I really wanted. And his armor is not fantastic. I mean, still 30 inches armor equivalent, which my guns won't penetrate. And he's got a lot of guns. But he's not very fast. Alright, so let's go do this. Now there's his light cruiser. This is the light cruiser that has the radar. He's kinda tricky. Probably need to take out the battleship first. Want all you guys firing on that. You are so slow. I mean, you'll get there eventually. Now, I've got a better to hit than he does, but not by a lot. So I think I need to brawl him down, but that cruiser will have. Let's go away from the cruiser, because the cruiser is going to have torpedoes that I don't want to deal with. I may have to burn the cruiser down first, actually. I think let's just get rid of the cruiser first. Very rough day. Alright, so no more cruiser. Now we gotta get the battleship. And we're gonna pull a sharp turn. And we're gonna get in and start burning him down too. Ouch. Yeah, this is where it kinda sucks to be a cruiser. Or my armor's not thick enough. How's he doing anyway? Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 56% though, so keep it up. Ouch. Ouch. 34%, 33. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, so you are gonna go home and get pizza. You just get out of there. And we'll let you guys take care of the rest. Yeah, I really would have preferred to have a couple more cruisers for the extra DPS, but that is good enough. These really are amazing cruisers. I'm really, really happy with them. And it would suck to lose one. I can afford to lose one if I have to. But as long as I can keep having these decisive battles, this is the way I want to do it. Let's see if that moved the needle on his army logistics. What I probably want to do in the future is have like a light cruiser task force with a couple of destroyers assigned to it that are fast enough to hunt down enemy destroyers. Although in the later game my light cruisers go faster than my destroyers do. Can't believe I get these things going 38 knots. That's nuts. Well, alright. Let's go see what his army logistics is now. Was it 74? Still 74. Alright. That's, we can do this. Yeah, I think we can do that. My cruisers are tough enough. I think we can do this. And this battle cruiser here, we'll just have him kind of... We'll have him kind of follow along. Alright, give me one moment. I'm going to go grab a snack, and I'll be right back while the game loads. I am back, and I have some provolone cheese that I need to finish eating because I bought it last week and I don't want it to go bad on me. So that'll make for a nice snack. Alright, so we have our allied battle cruiser's kind of slow, but he's probably kind of beefy. This will be a little tough. Alright, so let's think how we want to do this. This battle cruiser, it's really too slow to do much good, or at least compared to the other cruisers. So, have you and Tight, have you guys... Now he's got 12-inch guns. I don't think he has any radar or anything. No, he's not super accurate. But I can send him off this way, and he's an okay battle crew. A little bit weird, but okay. I mean, I would have put the bridge back here and had a super firing gun, but you know, whatever. Whatever. This isn't like a super awful design. Yeah, alright, whatever. It's got a lot of these 8.3-inch guns. Wow. Alright, so... Okay, let's make sure your torpedoes are off, because I don't want you to hit me. Alright, so let's have you guys kind of go off this way. You know what I ought to do is I ought to take some of my summer sausage and cut that up and have some of that with this cheese. That'd be pretty good. That might make a good supper. Although I do want to grill a steak, and I don't want to eat too much of a snack. Otherwise, I won't be hungry for steak. You have 12-kilometer range. You guys are the annoying light cruisers, and you guys are kind of old and derpy. So, no problem. I mean, I guess I could just have you screen, so I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about them. Not too bad. Yeah, we're just gonna go and. The problem with you screening is that you're going to try and go in close and maybe get killed because you're probably dumb. I don't know if I like that idea. He's definitely taking a lot of fire. I probably need to intervene in this guy because he's not doing very well. Alright, we're going to have you turn away. What's the range on your torpedoes? Not very far. Alright, so. Alright, he's just basically going to be cannon fodder, then it's what it looks like. Alright, well, he died, so that's good. Did you fire torpedoes? Maybe. He did. He fired torpedoes at the battle cruiser, and you're about to get hit. And I don't think you can dodge those. Yeah, you're gonna... Oh, there we go. You did dodge them. Alright, so... Yeah, you're basically just gonna get all tore up, and you're, 7 inches of armor. Alright, so cannon fodder it is. I really don't like how laggy that is. Can we take you out also? Let's see if we can get you finished off. Alright, so, oh crap. I wasn't paying attention. I was focusing on my cheese, and I am about to really screw up. I can try to turn... We're going to try and turn away from this. Okay, let's see, can we turn even harder? There we go. Wow. Wow. Let's turn off the torpedo dodge. And let's turn you guys around and finish off that destroyer. That was pretty crazy. Almost done. You're gonna finish off? There we go. Alright, so. Alright, let's start turning around and go for these cruisers. This worked out okay. Not the greatest, but it's okay. The battlecruiser's good bait. Yeah, this is going to work out just fine. So now we'll just start moving on in. Try not to get wrecked by their shells. 8.2s, yeah, they're 100% chance to hit. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's make sure you guys are all going to really fire at him. Very nice. Alright, now we just finish off the transports. Alright, that was a successful battle. I am quite satisfied with that. Also, for those of you who are watching, I'm on Discord. If you want to come hang out with me, you're welcome to. Very nice. No more transports. He got pretty jacked up, but that's okay. Is that like a little hatch on the front of the ship here? Do they just fold it open so they can point a gun out the front, or what is that? That's kind of interesting. So, alright. Maybe one of the things I might try is instead of a headset mic, I may try using my condenser microphone that Mike gave me, have it sit on the desk, and then just have the headphones up. I may try that. We'll see if that works, how that works sometime. Only problem is I can't easily mute the mic if I get a phone call. It's the only problem. I feel like I could probably win this, although that's a little bit scary because he's fast. I mean, surely he doesn't have great armor. I don't know if I really want to touch this. I have to really think about that one. I have sort of a bad feeling about this. That's my only problem. I could try to take him out. I just don't know if I will be... Man, all it takes is one good hit from those things. On the other hand, if he's coming in, my destroyer should be able to burn him down. Alright, we're going to try this. We're going to have to be a little careful about it. I'm going to have to keep my cruiser back and send the destroyers in. I think that's how we're going to have to do it. The tricky part is going to be the destroyer's torpedoes. Now, one possibility is I could send my cruiser in to kill the destroyer, back him away, and then send my destroyers in to zerg the cruiser, the battle cruiser. I could try something like that. That might be an option. The smart thing would be just to avoid this battle. But I really need to burn down those ships. The other option is I have all of my guys together. And this slows me down a little bit, though. Oops. I'll leave the auto dodge on. Alright, so first off, he does have radar. That's going to be a problem. Mark III 8-inch guns, Mark III, yeah, he's got Mark III guns. His armor is not fantastic. So 8, he's got about 20 inches equivalent of armor. If I got close, I could probably punch it. This will be a little bit tricky. I probably ought to send them in as two different forces. That destroyer is going to be problematic. So I don't really... That battlecruiser is so fast. What's your hits on me? Not very good. The problem is the destroyer will make me have to turn around. What's the range on your torpedoes, Mr. Destroyer? Probably only 12.5 kilometers. Yeah. Can we? Son of a bitch. That just hit me. Alright. So you're gonna go in and you're gonna kinda pussyfoot around. Maybe I can get you to... Maybe I can bait the torpedoes. Alright, I baited the torpedoes. He's gonna dodge, and you guys are gonna keep going in. And you're gonna go back to where you were before. Alright, so. Does battlecruiser have torpedoes? He does, but they're not that substantial. We're not going to hit him with torpedoes. Actually, we're going to go aggressive. And maybe I can get some torpedoes to launch. Except I don't think so. I mean, he's not taking substantial damage. I think what we have to do is actually probably just burn the transports. Yeah, this isn't really working that well. I'm gonna have you go for him. Oh, these guys are way out of position, aren't they? They are. That is not great. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I think I'm gonna lose this guy. Yeah, you get the hell out of there. How's he doing? I mean, we got him burned down to half. That's not bad. How are you doing? You're down to 20%? Yeah, we can do this. Alright. That worked. I mean, I traded a destroyer for a battle cruiser. How much was your battle cruiser worth? Yeah, this is worth it. Alright. I'll take the trade. That was a worthwhile trade. I got beat up a little bit, but that's all right. So hey there. Yeah, so right now uh, I'm not doing any mods yet. The Spanish campaign's gonna be next. I just need to finish off the USA. Yeah, I'm just about finished with the map clear. I just have to break the U.S. fleet, invade North America. And that's a good question. Would people rather see me do the a third icon in the top of the screen? Um, so when I'm in the battle, you can click the little arrow to expand the list of ships and see more details. That might be what you're talking about. All right, so let's see. What's this? Is a destroyer versus destroyer. We'll do this one. Yeah, so JP in New Jersey wanted me to do a full map clear, so we're gonna give that a try. At the top edge of the screen. Um, I don't see anything on my stream. I don't see anything. Are you talking about when I'm in battle or not? Because like right now, it's just the loading screen. Are you talking about this thing right here, gun ranges? What is that? Toggle gun range visibility. Gun range is always visible. I don't know. I just noticed that. I never saw that before. Maybe it's a new update. So let's see here. So right now, so gun range is on. Let's go out 12 kilometers and see if I can see the gun range. All right, so here's the gun range. And then gun range is off. Oh, and it makes it go away. Oh, look at that. I can see my gun ranges. That's kind of cool. So the top left, you mean these silhouettes up here? Yeah, so these are the, so if I hit pause, and I can expand the ship silhouettes. This is the detailed ship, and this is just the, so this is the division that it's in, and this is the specific ship. So I can see more information if I hover over it, what its current speed is, and things like that. So I usually expand those. And you have 12-kilometer ranges. Ooh, that's a nice explosion. Got your ammo. Got some of the ammo at least. Got your 4-inch gun ammo, that's good. Go get wrecked, buddy. Alright. Yeah, I think it's a new thing. Alright, so... Alright, let's see what the American Army logistics is at. I got it down to about 74%. We're a couple turns away from finishing off Japan. And... and then the U.S. will start invading pretty soon. We're gonna start invading Alaska this next turn. And I think I'm gonna go for the U.S. mainland first. Yeah, it's I understand. Yeah, this is mostly just to fulfill the promise and see if I can do it. I suppose I could try doing both campaigns simultaneously, but that would be... I'd rather just get this one knocked out. So... yeah, I'll have this one wrapped up probably in a couple days. Yeah, no, 1890 is my favorite starting point, and you really have to have a strong opening to build things up. I actually have a really interesting idea for how to start Spain. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build a lot of stripped-down battleships, make it as cheap as possible, because I just want as many hulls as possible, and then that way I can build them out later, so I have enough for invasion tonnage right off the bat. I think that's probably how I'm going to start it. But yeah, I don't think the later campaigns are as interesting as the early stuff. Oh, gotta take this. So, my dad will often call me in the middle of the night when he wakes up to use the bathroom, so I always try to answer. I think it's very important for people to cherish their parents while they're still around. That is probably my biggest lesson I have to young people, because they won't be there forever, and then it sucks. This guy's just about dead. Alright. Alright, so, yeah, unfortunately, Smoke Jaguar is right. The later campaigns are not really quite as interesting. It's kind of just it's turned into a grind, and I'm mainly just going to finish this out because I just want to do it, just to do the map clear. But there comes a certain point where it's sort of obvious that I'm going to win, and it's just a matter of time, and then the game's less interesting. I could still screw up, but the only way that I lose this game right now is if I neglect my transports too much and I lose too much of a transport capacity, and I have my transports wiped out and wreck my economy. And that would be a difficult proposition, since I'm keenly aware that I need to protect the transports. I'm not doing a great job of it. I'm more just trying to blast through this as best I can. But I'm pretty optimistic about how this is going to work out. I think when I deploy my new battle cruisers, I'll deploy them in 3 fleets of 5, because I don't think there's going to be a big concentration of enemy ships that I have to beat down. Yeah, we're not doing that. And I really don't want to. No, we're not doing that. Alright, so there's 73, so we knocked him down another percentage. That's really good. We're doing the naval invasion. That's really good. I'm at 144, which is alright. And I'm going to go ahead and cycle through another turn. And then we will go from there. And I don't know how long I'm going to play tonight, because I do want to get a little bit of rest. Didn't have a lot of energy today. I had kind of a tedious day. So I think we'll do maybe one more turn, and then I can grind, keep the grind up later on. This is just going to be a matter of just grinding down the Americans. Looks like they're getting their admirals replaced. This is going to be interesting. A lot of submarines. Let's see if we can take them. I may lose my ships. Nice. I took out 2 of them. I really messed them up. Go minesweepers. And you're going to run away. Nope, guess not. We will manually run you away. I think when I do the Spanish campaign, I probably will do it as a series of shorter stream videos to highlight the main focal points of what I'm trying to do. I could set it up as a different playlist. Maybe I'll do that. get you the heck out of there and smoke up so they don't shoot you. And I'm going to go put this extra cheese back in the fridge while I'm running away, because this is going to take a little bit. So I'll be right back while he's running. Are we still running away? We are still running away. There, oh, there we go. It finishes as soon as I get back. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of dead time in between these. Alright, and we're gonna have you run away, thank you. And I really don't want to fight that battle cruiser, 3 light cruisers, we're gonna leave. Yep. Now this one we're gonna go fight. But he might... He's fast. Alright, let's go get him. I'll have to chase him down with the heavy cruisers. I wish there's an easier way for me to record these videos and edit them together and upload them. Because it is kind of a pain to put it all together. And maybe I'll go back to doing that. Maybe the next time I'll I'll do the recorded video. You know, it's a real toss-up. The live streams are so much easier to make, but I feel like the recorded videos are much better. Because there's just so much dead time in between. Maybe certainly when I do the Greece stuff, if there's going to be a big dead time in between, maybe I'll do that. I'll have to think about how I'm going to do it. Well, that's interesting. So we are already in the mix of things. Let's see here. Let's get the heavy cruisers together. And the light cruisers as well. Then we'll have the destroyers together. We're going to have... You guys are going to screen them. And turn you off. And you're going to screen them. Now some of you guys are kind of beat up. I don't think I need all this firepower for... Maybe I just rush them. Go abreast. Turn off torpedoes. I'm not sure why any of you guys would have torpedoes. What's my maximum speed? There's something... There's something wrong with the speeds of these ships. Let's figure out what it is. There's something not quite right here. You do not belong. So alright, so you are going to go home and get pizza. There we go. That's what we're doing. Alright, so then you guys are going to go chase down this battle cruiser. Would you please let me select it? There we go. Alright, hopefully we can chase him down. He's going 25 knots. Alright, here we go. One possibility, I could try to stream and record videos at the same time. I don't know if that's an easy possibility or not. And we'll see what we end up doing. I definitely like the chat and interaction when I'm streaming. It is nice to have people hanging out with me. I don't know, I'll think of a way that I can do it. Well, we're slowly beating this guy down, that's for sure. I bet there's a way I can do a combination of live stream and real time. Well, he's definitely taken it badly. "19 knots, he's getting beat up pretty good. So we'll just keep at this. There we go. Good job. Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up pretty soon, because I'm a little bit tired. I want to get a few things done before I go to bed. Well, come on, game, load up. There we go. There we go. I lost a bunch, he lost a bunch. Eastern Aleutians. Let's see how this is looking. 100%. Yeah. So we're gonna get the Eastern Aleutians. That'll be no problem, and then we'll work on Alaska and just sort of work our way through. He's up to 74 again, so he's repairing some of his stuff. These guys, another turn, and that'll be conquered. Which, I mean, we all know Japan's screwed. Japan is super screwed. 80%, yeah, he's gonna be done in a minute. As far as my finances go, 144, so I'm holding my own with my transports. So, you know, not the end of the world. Are you guys ready to, whoops. A bunch of these guys are ready. Alright, so... where are my... oh, you guys are still... you're gonna be a while to get there. So these guys are up here in the eastern USA. I'm not really ready to take... I can't take out Maine yet. Doesn't give me that option. And then I can add other ships to that fleet later when they catch up. Yeah, I'll send you guys out. I want to kind of see what you guys are able to do. And then as far as some of these missions, these are just going to be... I've just got a lot of boring grinding to do. There's not really anything... none of this stuff's going to be super interesting. So... the important thing is that I'm grinding through and winning. Japan's gonna be done next turn. Yeah, these guys are gonna be super screwed. Do I have any? I think I'm gonna not worry. I want to just get to where Japan's gone. This guy here. This is actually a good fight. Let's go do this one. Yeah, let's go do that. And then we'll just see Japan, the main Japanese island conquered, and I think I'll call it a night. That'll definitely be turning the corner. And what I might try to do, as an experiment, I may try recording this battle while I stream. That might be an interesting experiment. We can see how this works out. Alright, so let's try something. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to try recording. Alright, so this is an experiment. It's recording while I do the battle and while I'm live streaming. So, let's see if this works out. Our guys are already engaged in close range. You guys are all good cruisers. And let's tighten up your formation. And let's go. These light cruisers are going to be the biggest problem. So I've got a pretty good... my cruisers are in pretty good shape. So let's go turn out this way, and let's go chase down these light cruisers first. So I want to take them out. My 4 heavy cruisers are really, really fast. But these guys have good torpedoes. And... yeah, I want that guy to die specifically. Let's make sure you're all targeting him. Go get him, please. There we go. Eat him. Oh, crap, that's a bunch of torpedoes. Can we... you guys are going to have a lot of trouble. Let's go do that. I don't know if they're going to eat the torpedoes or not. I think he took a hit. Alright, well, let's turn you around. I know one of my guys got hit. This guy back here got hit. He got hit pretty good. Alright, we're going to detach you from the group. And we're going to have you kind of go off this way. The rest of you guys keep on going. And just burn him down. I really wish you would finish off one cruiser before eating the others. And you are having a lot of trouble turning, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, you're going this way. Alright, so that's... You know, that's fine. You just keep going that way. It might be that my one cruiser can... My one heavy cruiser can just eat all these guys up. Let's go dodge that if we could. Oh, it's gonna be close. Shit, that's gonna hit me. Oh, that's not good. That's not great. The problem is these guys have a lot of accurate fire. Are you almost dead? Which of you is almost... Well... Here, let's get you, because you're almost dead. Let's go finish you off, please. Just one at a time. Can we get one at a time? Oh, there's more torpedoes that I'm running into. I'm having a lot of trouble spotting these guys. You'd think with all my sonar and everything that I'd be doing better, but I'm not. Please finish him. He's almost dead. Let's make him all the way dead. I really ought to retreat this guy before he takes too much more damage. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. Alright, so let's have you go off this way. And let's have you detach. I mean, you've done your job. Yeah, you just kind of keep on going that way. And I really want you to turn if you could, please. You're just not turning. And then these guys... Be nice if you could just get back together with me. Just form back up and we'll finish it off ourselves. Yeah, this is really troublesome that they have really good torpedoes, and I am not great at dodging torpedoes. But I've got enough firepower I can take them out, so... And I'm not going to lose any ships. Alright, let's get their destroyer now. They still have their heavy cruiser, but that's kind of a garbage heavy cruiser. He's not... I'm not too worried about him. How many torpedoes do you have left? You are almost empty on your torpedoes, so... He's not a super big threat. Need to get a good... Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. How did I not get hit by that? I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. Alright, well, let's take you down. Alright, so he's done. Let's go cut and turn, and we're gonna go finish off his cruiser. turn and avoid his torpedoes. That's not so bad. And we'll see how well this video comes out. Maybe I can make a nice little video just from the battle. We'll finish off the transports and we'll pack it up and call it a day. Right on. That worked out really well. Alright, so I think that worked fantastically. So then we go here and we stop the video. And I'll upload it to YouTube. I'll check it out here in a little bit and see how well it worked. And maybe I can make little simple videos like that while live streaming, get the best of both worlds. That might be an option. I can't really upload it while I'm streaming, though. I mean, I guess I could. I just have to keep cutting away from the main game window, because it won't keep the game window active. What would be great is if it kept the game window active while I was doing other things on other screens, and then during these long loading times I could be uploading just little videos. So we'll try that. I'll try uploading this after the stream, and we'll see how this works out, just as an experiment. Anyway, we've been going for about 2 hours. I think I'm going to call it a night. Japan's going to be basically done next turn. And then we'll kind of start the final grind towards invading the U.S. here coming up. That's pretty good. What do we have here? Is any of this useful? This is, yeah, these are all good fights that I ought to do. I'll, you know, I'm going to do these later. We're going to save the game. And then I'll upload that other video that I did as well. And I'm going to get a few things done. Maybe I'll log on later, maybe I won't. I don't know, we'll see. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope everybody had fun. And I'll see everybody next time. Thanks and goodbye.